Hey adventurers, and welcome back to Ella's Greatest Adventures. If this is your first time here, make sure you click the link below so you can see more cool videos like the one you're about to see now. So, can you guess what we're going to talk about today? It's in the title. It's joy. If you said it, you're right. So what is joy? Well, joy is true happiness that you have deep on the inside, and it comes from having a relationship with Christ. So regardless of how your day went, whether good or bad, regardless of what you have, like toys, games, money, food, clothes, none of the stuff that I mentioned can satisfy you, because eventually you'll get bored and you'll want more of it anyway. But when you have joy, then you're truly content. You're satisfied with what you have. And that comes with a relationship with Christ. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And one of my favorite Bible stories that reminds me of joy is about the prodigal son. Have you heard of him? Okay, I'll tell you. So Jesus told this story to a group of people, and it was about this son who was the prodigal son. So basically, the son, he wanted his share of property from his parents, from his dad specifically. And he wanted to have money so he could go off and do his own thing. Well, his dad gave it to him, and he went to a foreign country. So he went far away from his parents to have some fun. So just think about it. If this was you, what would you do if you went away from your parents? Or would you even go away? I probably wouldn't. But that's what the prodigal son did. He went and he had so much fun. He went to parties and he just did everything that he wanted to do. Eventually he ran out of money and he needed a way to take care of himself. So guess what he did? He got a job feeding pigs. Now, one of the worst jobs, especially back in the biblical times, was feeding pigs. So it was one of the worst jobs ever, and that's what he did. When he got to that lowest point in his life, that's when he realized that maybe going back to his parents wouldn't be a bad thing. Going back to his dad wouldn't be a bad thing. But he was ashamed because he done spent all his father's money, and he just wasted all that time. So it's like, how in the world would my dad take me back and I did all those bad things? So I could definitely understand, but that's what he did. And so eventually he got himself together and he went back to his dad. He thought his dad was going to be upset with him, but instead his dad gave him a big hug and had a celebration party for him. So his dad was so happy to see him. And that is an example of what it means to have joy.